It cut me off again. I think I just have to accept this is going to be a two-carded video. So there we are. As you may have noticed, there's been a small change in venue. I didn't realize that I was cut off until I got back to my flat. So that was a little annoying because I had already recorded everything. But here we are, and I hope you don't mind too much because we're out of that lovely park. The park was called Hoxton Square. It's just a block from my flat, which is in Hoxton Market, so it's a really nice place. But now we're in my flat, so there's that. So where I left off was my really ridiculous getting lost between Trafalgar Square and Leicester Square, and I was explaining why that was ridiculous. So Leicester Square is up here, and Trafalgar Square is up down here. And I came from Leicester Square and came down this way to Trafalgar Square, and I was planning on going up from Trafalgar to Leicester. Bam, no problem. But somehow I got over here and it ended up in Covent Garden. Only me. Only me. But it was okay because I wanted to go to Covent Garden eventually anyway. It's a little bit garden. I couldn't get into the garden because it was all gated off. I don't know why. But mostly it's this outdoor market kind of place. So that was really nice. There was a street performer outside the market. I have a couple of pictures of him down yonder. He was really funny, but I didn't stay for long because I was afraid he would start making fun of me. He was following people and mocking them and like blowing balloons and throwing chickens at them to see what they would do. At one point he put on a gorilla mask and followed this one guy, and when the guy turned around he screamed and bolted. It was really funny, but I didn't want to be in his shoes. So I stuck around and watched, but I didn't make myself a target for all that long. So after I walked around a little bit, Covent Garden, what I was looking for was a Ben & Jerry's, because like I said, I was really in the mood for Ben & Jerry's. But everything was tempting me, but nothing was ice cream. There were patisseries, creperies, there were pie and cake shops, but none of it was Ben & Jerry's. So I just decided to walk back over to Leicester Square to get ice cream at one of the Ben & Jerry's I'd seen before. On the way, classic Kara, I got super distracted because there was this alleyway that had a sign that said Motor Books. So I was like, bookshop? Yes. So I walked to it, and it turns out Motor Books was really literal. It was a shop full of books about cars, planes, aviation, boats, stuff like that. Not really my style. But since I went down there, I saw on the other side there's mythological books. And over there's books on cults and things like that, Wicca, I don't know, all kinds of stuff over there. And as I go down, it's just bookshop after bookshop after bookshop. And I found this one that was just brilliant. Oh my gosh, I loved it so much. It was so beautiful. It was just like Belle's little bookshop back in Beauty and the Beast. And all the books were really old, and they were cloth bound and lovely, and I have a bunch of pictures down there. It was a great place to be. I didn't buy anything because books are really heavy and I can't really bring them home, so I had to resist, but I enjoyed being in that environment anyway. So I left the book alley, I got back to Leicester Square, got some Ben & Jerry's, yes. I got fish food ice cream, in case you're wondering, because it's the best. And after that, I just headed back to my flat. It had been a long day and I walked a lot. If you noticed, I walked unnecessarily back and forth between the squares like 6 times. And coming home was really nice because there's really nothing like walking from a cold day into your kind of muggy and hot flat and getting a cold drink. It's really nice, but it's also really not nice because your flat's hot and muggy, but it's still really nice. So that's what I do in the evenings, at least. This flat smells different. It's not bad, but it's distinctly different than any home at least that I've smelled before. And I'm really hoping that it soaks into my clothes and things, because I want to come home smelling like that and see how much it throws Jay off, because I know that he notices how we smell and things like that, which is weird. But I'm hoping it does stick to see what comes of that. yeah, that's my day. I really don't have plans for the evening. I'm going to start planning out tomorrow, and I'm also going to really hope that this video blog thing works. So cross your fingers. I really miss you all. I love you very much. Now I'm going to smile awkwardly while I try and find the stop filming button from behind. So cheers.